Anyone in?
Hello.
Come on, do something. I just said to myself, I said, yeah, whatever. Seemed like a cat, and that was the case. It came in at £30, so I was off the mark. Not obviously what we often has not come for, but at least I was off the mark. Then what did we do after that? I think it was just before we went up for dinner, so it was sometime just before 4:30. It didn't really take line. It just kept sort of jerking the rod all the way sort of round to the right. So I just picked up that, and it felt like it was snagged almost immediately. I thought, well, it's not took any line, so and I'm well off the tree line, so I can't see how, but eventually it came in, and that went £46 common before going off to dinner. I was back in my swim by just gone sort of 6 o'clock, and just after 6:35 I put down on me little notes, little mirror, 21. I already made some sticks up, so I put a stick on, threaded the hook link through the stick, and then sort of pushed the hook up so it wasn't going to get sort of snarled on anything when it hit the bottom. And 2 hours later, again from the same spot, another mirror, this time going 32. So that was pretty much my Saturday, and I don't think in all the years I've been coming down I've had such an auspicious start. Luckily for me, I've ended up in pretty much a home from home, and yeah, it's been a good start. Bait out. Probably about, I don't know, 4 or 5 feet off of this tree line, sort of almost right in line with these trees are. Definitely a lot slacker than it was yesterday. I mean, there was quite a few fish sort of wallowing out, but there's been almost none of that today, and I've definitely seen fish under those branches of the bushes and that over where I've been baiting up. I'm a little bit perplexed. seemingly nothing's changed, but obviously something has changed. But what that is only known those who are swimming around under the water. Anyone in? Not seen anyone in here for ages. In actual fact, I've not seen anyone here since Sunday, which made me think they've all up sticks and moved off. So this is the mini lodge, a few power points there. That's freezer, obviously putting your bait in, and there's the old maps for the drawer. And sometimes people, pretty much as we did on 5, sort of pre-sorted themselves out, you know, and they don't really bother with that. Toilets and showers. Showers in there. That's one here somewhere. I think these are lots of showers. Oh, hello. Yeah. All nice and clean. Some places that I've been in, you sure you get the odd spiders and what have you, but I've been in shower rooms that actually got, you know, showers that are absolutely covered in cobwebs. Here's me all the way over the other side there. All of 20 minutes ago, that being sometime just after 10 o'clock, I was just sorting out clothes. One of the rods just started making like just a single beeps, just, you know, not reoccurring beeps, just like beep beep, and I just said to myself, I said, yeah, whatever, because it's been really quite. I mean, again, last night, which that being Monday, would just nothing all through the day, nothing last night, and obviously nothing in the early hours of this morning, Tuesday. Anyway, the beeping sort of continued for about another 3 or 4 beeps. So inquiring minds took the better of me, and I came out and had a look, and my left rod was sort of slightly arced to the left. So I just glanced out, and there's a branch right in line with my line, and I thought, okay, great. It's just obviously just pulled the line up, and then just sitting there, just trying to move off with the flow, and the bobbin sort of like pulled up even tighter right up against the. I had a take like this the other day, the one that I lost. It just pulled right up to the alarm, and just started taking line, and I thought, well, okay, it wasn't peeling off. It was just, again, click, 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 and I thought, well, a floating stick doesn't do that. So I wound down and just gave it a little pull back, and I was into a fish. And eventually we got her in, and that went 37. So after essentially a day, no, so Sunday nothing happened, Monday nothing happened. So for 2 days it's been pretty quiet, but they've been showing along my right margin. So yeah, all good. It's here already. It's Wednesday. As always seems to happen, as soon as you get past Monday, time seems to fly a lot quicker. Either that or the fact that it's really windy got Wednesday here a lot sooner than it should have been, because it's been absolutely blowing all evening into this morning. Not last night, this morning at 5 o'clock, and I knew it was 5 o'clock because the church off in the distance there rang 5 just as the what was it now? What did I have? It was a common. Yeah, just as the common rolled over the net. So I got that one in anyway. That was £30, which was absolutely brilliant. Just after 8 o'clock, I got myself a rather very angry mirror, and it was all of £12, but he just led me a right song and dance. So that's pretty much 2 fish for this morning. I think I'm sure I had something yesterday on Tuesday. But did I have something on Tuesday? Yeah, got a little catfish. So yeah, that's the current state of play. I think it's Wednesday, so meat pie night tonight. I think it's the one that most people look forward to. Morning. Today is the penultimate day, really. It's Thursday, and for those who come here regularly, they will know that Thursday means pasta bolognese. No, it's Big Fish Thursday. The lakes are spawning. Speaking to Michael and Graham yesterday evening at dinner, and one has gone absolutely ballistic. They're smashing the living daylights out of reeds and rushes and all manner of stuff where they can just sort of go absolutely garrety in the margins. So yeah, we were talking about that. This lake 5 is still not showing any signs of spawning. I'm currently on 9, and given that I didn't have anything for 2 days, I'm more than happy. I think that's about it, really. Tuck shop or tuck van will be around about 12:30ish, between 12 and 12:30. So I'll get myself a few bits to make sure I'm, suitably stocked up to see me through today and into tomorrow. Cornettos will be a must. So yeah, I'll call it a day on that one. And it's, like I say, it's Big Fish Thursday. Who knows? The penultimate breakfast roll. Oh, got them down today, look. I'll have a change. Wonderful. Well, here we go. The last breakfast roll. And this one's from Glenn, because we had a bit of a changeover on Thursday, so there's a new crew up there. Good old Glenn's doing the cooking for everyone next week, so lucky them. Yeah, so let's chuck some sauce on and get it done. Right, I'm in a bit of a mess. Nothing drastic. I've just had a cat, another one. It's 1 o'clock on a Friday, and so that's four cats, 7 carp. Not sure what happened, didn't really get a crack off, just everything just fell apart. So this rod fell apart. I've not broken anything. Obviously I've lost the rig and everything, but front end, second section of the rod decided to part ways with the first section, and sort of landed, I don't know, 4 or 5 rod lengths out in front of me. I thought, well, that's the end of that then. So anyway, I kept on chucking past it in the general hope that it was either going to be sort of side on to me and not sort of landed, sort of like in a straight line towards me, but horizontally. But as you can obviously tell, I did manage to get it on, I think it was about the 3rd try. And I caught it on the caught it on the 50mm butt ring. So obviously so lucky. Yeah, I wonder what else is going to happen. Oh, I am. I'm as much as I've enjoyed this holiday, and essentially that's what it is. I really want to go home now. There comes a point when you think, you know what, I've just, with the heat and not sleeping, and I mean, if I was getting takes every 5 minutes, as much as that would be an absolute nightmare and a joy at the same time, I mean, it's bad enough that I'm not getting any sleep with nothing happening. So God forbid, I'll probably just, I'd be walking around like a zombie, pretty much, like most of the time really then. But yeah, there's another little chapter in this wonderful week here at Dreamlakes. It's probably been the most eventful by no stretch of the imagination. Yeah, really eventful. If it ain't one thing, it's another. I think Mays once said back in the late 70s. Yeah, if you're not sure about that, go and look that one up. Terrific. I mean, it's not down for rain, but the wind's picking up, and it looks as light. Dark as you like.
Steam from the flask in the chilly air. Got my favorite spot, my old folding chair. Rods are out, lines are setting tight, waiting for a ghost in the morning light. Oh, this carp lake holds secrets deep, while the rest of the busy world's asleep. It's more than fishing is, it's a state of mind, leaving all the noise and the rush behind. Hours can pass with nothing to show, just the wind in the reeds swaying to and fro. Saw a kingfisher flash, a streak of blue. These are the moments that see you through. And then a single beat, a twitch in the line, heart starts to pound, a familiar sign. Real screams to life, the ride takes a bend. This is the battle, my friend. Oh, this carp lake shares secrets deep, while the rest of the busy world's asleep. It's more than fishing, it's a state of mind, leading all the noise and the rush behind. Slips from my hands back to the cold, a flash of gold, story told. Just for a moment, held it near, then back to the quiet, back to the stillness here.